All right, here we go. So, I've been talking a lot about goals and intentions. I seem to be the only person. No, I'm not. I'm sure there's lots of you out there who are getting quite excited about the fact that it's not just a new year coming up, but a new decade. So, you might be thinking, why, Pandora, are you thinking about setting goals and intentions now? Well, I always start to think about what it is that how I want to finish the year and what it is that I want to achieve next year in October and November, because as we know, December becomes a bit of a write-off, and things get a bit busy, and then suddenly January comes and I'm thinking, oh God, I haven't actually planned, and I am a goal setter. I do love my goals. So there is a difference between goals and intentions, and that's what I want to explain to you today in this video. So knowing what you're doing in life, beyond things like money, status, beyond sort of strict goals, is really important to feel purposeful. Goals and intentions are often the things that actually make us feel really motivated, because you're making it more than yourself. You're taking things outside of yourself, especially when it comes to intentions. So setting goals can be the thing that really gets you up in the morning. On those days where you think, fuck it, I'm really tired, it can be the thing that switches that mindset to, actually, no, I'm going to do this, I am going to do this. But there is a difference between goals and intentions, and setting them intelligently. So goals are focused on the future. They're external achievements. They are a destination or a specific achievement. Intentions, however, are in the present moment. They're how you feel. Their intentions are lived each day, independent of achieving the goal. So intentions are really about the relationship that you have with yourself and with others. So goal setting, I am a goal setter. It's a really valuable practice. It helps you to get things done. It's really good for, completing tasks, whether it's developing a new business skill or cleaning out your wardrobe or learning a new skill like, learning Spanish or playing tennis. I'm also fully aware in my goal setting that what can happen when we set goals is that sometimes goals can stand in the way of the joy, of the satisfaction. There's a whole chapter of my book on satisfaction, so it's really important to me that we understand, certainly as women, what brings us joy and satisfaction in our lives, and we do more of it. I even mention in the book learning to underachieve, and that's because as a coach, I know that actually sometimes you might achieve your goals, but the rest of your life might completely fall apart in the process. So think about, if you set really, really big goals with your business, how might that impact other areas of your life? So will your health suffer, or will your relationship suffer, or will you stop feeling as joyful and as satisfied because you're not allowing enough time for play? So you see what I'm getting at here? The goal can sometimes stand in the way, or can stop other areas of your life from feeling joyful too. An over-reliance on goal setting can be overwhelming, and it can dominate your thoughts. And if you are not allowing yourself to live in the moment and enjoy the journey of reaching the goal, then what's the freaking point? This helps to explain really why so many New Year's resolutions are not fulfilled. So living your intentions, on the other hand, is much different. It's about being intentional, allowing you to focus on the how in the moment, independent of whether you're winning or losing and reaching those goals. It's about being mindful. It's about really living and choosing how you want to show up in the world, how you want to feel in the process of reaching those goals. Living your intentions also helps you to focus on who you want to be, how you want to be seen, how you want to show up, make a stand, feel joy, happiness and abundance in everything that you're doing. So for example, your goal might be to hike to the top of a mountain. But But you might set an intention to be mindful with every single step. You want to smell all the smells, really see all the sights. You want to feel the beauty of Mother Nature. Maybe you get halfway and the weather turns and you can't go any higher. So you have to abort mission. And what do you learn here? You learn that even though you couldn't make your way to the top of the mountain, you still met your intention because you enjoyed the process. You enjoyed everything that Mother Nature had to offer. You smelt all the smells. You really allowed yourself to enjoy all of the sights. So if we're just focused on the goal, we might have felt frustrated, we might have felt angry, victimised, couldn't reach the top. But by setting the intention of being fully present to the experience, it means that you can return home feeling really satisfied. Focusing on the intention doesn't mean that you give up on the goal or a desire to achieve. It's just by setting the intention alongside, so you're combining it with the goal, you become a creator in a different way because you enjoy both the journey and the destination. So, as we're coming into the last quarter of the year, you might start thinking about your plans for 2020. What are your intentions? So I'm going to share a few of mine to give you some examples. So my goal this year was to work with 300 women, but my intention was to be present and joyful in doing it. Another goal was, with the launch of my book in May this year, to make this the year of intuitive living. But my intention was to live and breathe the work myself so that I came across my most authentic version. Another goal of mine was to be more visible, but my intention was to feel the impact, in everything I do and everything I provide. Some personal goals for me were to travel more. You might have noticed I've travelled quite a lot this year, the UK and abroad. My intention was to be really mindful and present with every single adventure. Another goal for me was to deepen my spiritual practice, but my intention was to really take my time and connect to my intuition and allow that to lead the spiritual practice versus setting goals that were really restrictive. So I would love to hear from you on perhaps what your goals and intentions are for the new year. I'd love you to share them with me if you would like to. And if this resonates and you want to go deeper, do head to my profile. I've got a 4-week course called The Magnetic Woman coming up, which is all about you making your mark on 2020 and setting intelligent goals and intentions and learning how to show up purposely and powerfully and more confidently in the new decade. So I hope this has been helpful, and I would love to hear your goals and intentions for the new year. Lots of love from me.